Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. Tonight we have a beer that I normally would not purchase or review. I purchased this at Aldi's. This is their Wild Range Brewing Company IPA. Comes in a 6-pack holder that looks like this. I guess, circus character here with two wolves on top, the whole Wild Range thing. Not the most eye-catching marketing there, but anyway, it says once wild, always wild. It's 6.9% ABVs. This is a beer that Aldi's brews or pays to brew out of Rochester, New York. WildRangeBeer.com is their website. It was $7 a 6-pack. I have not cheated. I did not try it, but it's actually a twist off, not a pop. It's got this wolf on the cap. So the way I view these beers are they're trying to cater to a certain consumer. Where at Aldi's, they actually have they're known for having one of the best wine selections for price in the world. And they do have that, and so the beer selection I have not noticed to have the same caliber. I reviewed one of their other beers, their Bach, last year, and it was different. So let's check this thing out. So orange in color, very, very thin, dissipating white head on it. I would call this cloudy, not hazy. There's nothing residual floating around. There's nothing in the glass. Looks like an IPA, somewhat thin on the texture, and very, very, very thin on the head, if you can see that. It has gone away very rapidly. So check out the smell. Orange, grapefruit, malt, breadiness. It's kind of a boring aroma, but it's not bad. It's not... definitely has some things there. There's definitely a lot more fruity notes than what I would have anticipated. I can smell some hops in there. Struggling, but I would say Centennial or Simcoe. It wasn't on the website. That's about it. It's what I would call a fairly benign aroma, but it's definitely... had a lot worse, trust me. Alright, let's get into it. Cheers. That's not bad. Alright, so mouthfeel is what I would say medium. It's got a lot more to it than what it smells like. It's got a kind of a kick at the beginning. It's the fruit comes out, and it's kind of muddled, but it's, some grapefruit, some sweetness to it, and it kind of hits you with the hops and some, what I would call a very strong malt background, but it's not sweet like a brown malt, like a Newcastle type of thing. It's not nutty at all. It's just got a kind of a big bang of a breadiness to it. This one's, it's better than what I would anticipated. The finish is, I think, what people will struggle with this one. The finish is kind of like hangs around. It's not real pronounced. It definitely has a lot of the what I would say visually and aromatically. It kind of confuses your palate at the end with the finish. But again, it's got a nice, very smooth IPA backbone to it. It's not very hoppy. I would not call this a very hoppy IPA by any means. They don't list the IBUs, but I bet it's in the 40s. 50s would be pushing it. And again, it's because of this blend of the malt and the fruit that they're trying to implement here. I mean, it's not bad. It's not for everybody. But again, I think this would be good for a new IPA drinker or somebody. It kind of has like a lagerish type finish. So someone who's trying to expand their palate. And again, for the price point, I mean, you're not losing much, right? So at barely $1 and some change for each beer, it's got some stuff going on for it. Trust me. But it's not spectacular, and it also has a very odd finish to it. So would I buy it again? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. We rate our beers to 1 and 5. I'd give it a 3. So 3 is middle of the road for me. Price point's good. Mouth feels really good. Aroma's kind of boring. And it definitely lends to kind of a different type of IPA drinker. When you're shopping at Aldi's, most of them sell some local beers, depending on the state you're in, that range in the $7, $8, or $9 6-pack range, and they're a lot better than this. So take that for what it's worth. $2 or $3 more for a 6-pack at Aldi if you're picking up a few things and want to buy some beer. I'd probably go with that instead, me personally, but it's not bad. It's way better than what I anticipated. So we'll give it a 3. If you've tried it, let us know. Leave comments on our YouTube channel with the old Wild Range Brewing Company Aldi's IPA. We appreciate you watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as always, we'll see you again real soon.